Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome to my channel Code with Joe. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to do some simple jQuery animations. I went ahead and grabbed an image of a cup of Joe because this is Code with Joe, so I think a cup of Joe is a pretty appropriate thing to use as an example. Anyway, so we have our image tag here, our image element. We have a class of cup of Joe on it, and we're going to go ahead and use jQuery to animate it. So let's get started. So as you might know, how you get jQuery to get started is you go ahead and target it with a $sign symbol, and then you say, I want to target the document when it's done loading. That's what the ready means. So you say when the document is ready, go ahead and run whatever is inside of this function, and you're going to put all your jQuery code inside this function here. So when the document is done rendering, go ahead and run our jQuery code. So we're going to go ahead and target our element. So it was a class, so you go ahead and put quotes, target it with a period just like you do in CSS, and the class name is cup of Joe. So go ahead and target that element, and we're going to say animate, and that's a built-in thing in jQuery. So animate gets two arguments. The first one, it's a must. It's an object, and the second one is how long you want the duration to be. So you can put 1,000 milliseconds, or 1 second, or 2 seconds, 3 seconds, for whatever you want. So this first argument, we're going to target the width of the element since it's an image. Let's go ahead and make the width, let's just do like 1,000 pixels with quotes, by the way. You have to use quotes, otherwise it won't work. So we say we're going to target Cup of Joe and animate it to 1,000 pixels. Let's see what that does. So as you can see, when the document is done loading, it goes ahead and makes the width 1,000 pixels. So we can actually go ahead and keep adding more things here. So inside our object, as you guys probably know, you use a comma to separate things with objects. So we can go ahead and add a height. Let's make the height, let's get a little creative here. Let's say 2,000 pixels. So now check it out. It's going to make it really distorted because it's making the width 1,000 and the height 2,000. And now I'll show you guys that second argument I mentioned earlier. So let's say we want this to go on for 5 seconds. So check it out. It's going to be the same animation, but now it's drawn over a 5-second duration. So as you guys can probably imagine, you can get pretty creative with jQuery animations. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the basics of how to get it started. And you can go ahead and be creative and just make whatever you want. And what I like to do, by the way, is I like to, just to make it more visually appealing, you can just go ahead and put this code on different lines for the object so that, I don't know, it's just easier to look at, I think. So you can go ahead and put whatever other attributes you want. And that way it's just cleaner code. So anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.